Hey everyone, welcome to Unit 6, Lesson 6. Today we're going to be talking about multiplying polynomials. All right, so when we're finished, you'll be able to multiply polynomials to the degree of 1 and to the degree of 2, and simplify those that include multiplying and distributing. Okay, so we're going to use, when we multiply polynomials, we're going to use the box method. All right, a few things that you're going to need to know is how many things are being multiplied together, how many terms are in each thing, and how to multiply terms and how to combine like terms. Okay, it's not a whole lot of things that you need to know. Okay, so here's an example. So if you'll pay close attention how I'm doing this, it will make life a whole lot easier for you. All right, so we have x plus 4 times x plus 2. So using the box method is very similar to your Punnett square that you use in biology. We use x plus 4, so we're going to put x plus 4 up here, and then x plus 2 we're going to put right here on the side, x plus 2. We had to know how many things are being multiplied together. So we have a binomial here and a binomial here. So we have 2 boxes by 2 boxes. That's how we know how big to build our box, hence the box method. All right. And then that takes care of the first 2 things. Then we have to know how to multiply terms. So then we are going to multiply x times x, and when we do, we get x squared. And then we multiply 4 times x, and when we do that, we get 4x. All right, and then we multiply x times 2, and when we multiply x times 2, we get 2x. Okay, and then we multiply 4 times 2, we get 4 times 2. Oh gosh, you know, today is one of those days we may just need to use our calculator. 4 times 2 is 8. All right, so this is going to be a positive 8. All right, so what we do is we take this information, we take everything out of here, and we put it, we write an expression. So we're going to take the x squared, okay, we take the 4x, that's a positive 4x, and then we take the 2x, that's a positive 2x, and then we take the positive 8. Take all of that out. Okay, so we've written our expression. So now we have to be able to simplify it or combine our like terms. Well, our like terms here is the 4x and the 2x. So we have to combine those. So when we do, we get x squared, and we have 4 plus 2 is 6. So x squared plus 6x, and then this plus 8, can't do anything with it except for bring it down. And once we have done that, then we have multiplied those polynomials. Okay, that's not too bad, is it? Okay, let's move on. Okay, so we have some 4 practice problems here. So I'm going to go through these with you and see how we do, okay? So let's see. We have x minus 3 times x plus 7. So if you'll notice, I have 2 terms here and 2 terms here. So that's how come I have a 2 by 2. So I have an x minus 3. So I have to put the minus 3 there. And then I have an x. The x goes here. Plus 7 goes here. And I'm going to multiply x times x and get x squared. I have a negative 3 times x. That's a negative 3x. Then I have a 7 times x, which is 7x. And then a 7 times negative 3. Oh gosh, let's use our calculator again. 7 times a negative 3, because we want to make sure we get this right, right? All right. So it's a negative 21. Okay. All right. Now, so what I want to do is I want to take all of this out of here, and put it over here as an expression that I'm going to be able to simplify. So I take out my x squared, it's the first one, then a negative 3x, and then a 7x, that's a plus 7x, and then a negative 21. Oh gosh, and I wrote a 27, didn't I? I'm going to move all this around. Hang on. Fix this. And do that again. I'm going to move it right here. X squared minus 3x plus 7x, and that's a minus 21. Okay. So my like terms are the negative 3x and the positive 7x. And you remember when we are simplifying, we add those numbers in front of the variable, right? So let's do that in our calculator to make sure that we get the right answer. So I have a negative 3 plus 7, and that gives me a positive 4. Okay, so I have x squared plus 4x minus 21. All right, and once I get that, man, I'm good. Okay. All right, let's do this one over here. X minus 5 times x minus 6. Well, this x minus 5 is going to go up here. X minus 6 is going to go right here. X minus 6. All right, I have to multiply the x times the x. I get an x squared. I have a negative 5 times x. That's a negative 5x. I have a negative 6 times x. That's a negative 6x. Then I have a negative 6 times a negative 5. Let's go to our calculator. Negative 6 times a negative 5. Make sure we get this right. This calculator will tell us the truth, right? It's a positive 30. Okay. Let's take all of this out and write an expression. X squared minus 5x minus 6x plus 30. All right, I have like terms here with the x. All right, and then I need to combine those. So I have a negative 5 and a negative 6. So I have a negative 5 plus a negative 6. It's my negative 11. So I have a negative 11x plus 30. Good. And hopefully you did well on that one. All right, so let's do this next two. I'm going to do the first one, and then I'm going to let you do the next one. Okay, so we have 3x times 5 minus x. Well, if you'll notice, there's only one term here. There's one term here, and then there's two terms here. I have 1, 2 terms here, okay? So what I have to do, the reason I only have 2 squares here is because I'm multiplying a 3x, there's my one term here, times 2 terms here, 5 times a negative, and 5 and a negative x, right? Okay. Oh, I just got rid of that box, didn't I? Let me put that back up there. Right. So I have a 5 times a 3x. 5 times 3x. 5 times 3 is 15. So we have 15x. And I have a 3 times a negative 1x. So 3 times a negative 1 is a negative 3. And I have an x times x is x squared. Okay. All right, so that's what I have inside my box here. So I'm going to pull that out. I have 15x minus 3x squared. Okay. All right, we're good? If you're not sure about the 3 times the negative 1, put it in your calculator. All right, what I want you to do, I'm going to pause the video, and I want you to attempt this one right here. I want you to see how you do. And when you unpause the video, my answer will be there. So do that, okay? Try it at least, okay? You have erasers. All right, see you in just a sec. All right, so how did we do? All right, so did you set it up right? The -7 and the 3x plus 4? So -7 times 3, let's do that in our calculator. -7 times 3, hopefully that's what you did. That's a -21, right? Okay, -21x, because we have times 3x, not just times 3. And then -7 times 4, let's go to our calculator. -7 times 4 is a -28. Very good. And then there we are. Oh, man. You know what? Guys, we're done. We have, I'm going to do some practice problems, number 1 through 10 on the next page. There's another video. So just look forward to that video. See you in a little bit.